We meet someone new. Instantly, an opinion forms. We like them, dislike them, or feel indifferent. This is the power of the first impression, and it happens in the blink of an eye. Think about it. You meet someone at a party. They're dressed a certain way. They talk a certain way. Immediately, you form an impression. Accurate or not, these snap judgments influence our interactions. These initial impressions are often unconscious. We don't deliberately decide to judge someone within seconds, but our brains are wired to make sense of the world quickly. We rely on past experiences, stereotypes, and visual cues to categorize new information. It's a survival mechanism, really. Imagine our ancestors on the savannah. A quick judgment about a predator meant the difference between life and death. While the stakes are lower today, the principle remains. Our brains still prioritize speed. We form impressions rapidly, often based on very limited information. This might seem unfair, and sometimes it is, but understanding this tendency is the first step to navigating its complexities. Why do we make these snap judgments? Blame it on the amygdala. This almond-shaped part of our brain is responsible for processing emotions, including fear and trust. When we encounter someone new, the amygdala kicks into gear, scanning for potential threats or allies. Think of it like this. Your brain is a prediction machine. It constantly tries to anticipate what will happen next. First impressions provide a shortcut. They help our brains quickly categorize people and situations, freeing up mental energy for other tasks. This allows us to navigate social interactions more efficiently. But these shortcuts come at a cost. Our initial impressions are often based on superficial factors, clothing, appearance, even tone of voice. We may misjudge someone entirely because of a bad first impression. This can lead to missed opportunities, misunderstandings, and even prejudice. The impact of first impressions extends far beyond that initial encounter. They can influence our personal and professional lives in significant ways. Consider a job interview. Those first few minutes are crucial. The way you dress, your handshake, your body language, it all contributes to the interviewer's perception of you. The same goes for romantic relationships. First dates are all about making a good impression. We put effort into our appearance, we try to be charming and engaging. Why? Because we know that those initial moments can make or break a potential connection. But it's not just about landing the job or the second date. First impressions can shape our long-term interactions. If we perceive someone positively at first, we're more likely to give them the benefit of the doubt later on. Conversely, a negative first impression can be difficult to overcome, even if it's based on a misunderstanding. This phenomenon is known as the halo effect. It's a cognitive bias where our initial impression of someone influences how we perceive their other traits and behaviors. If we find someone attractive, we might also assume they're intelligent, trustworthy, and kind. On the flip side, if someone makes a bad first impression, we might be more likely to view their actions negatively, even if they're justified. The halo effect highlights the lasting power of first impressions. It's a reminder that these initial judgments can have a ripple effect, shaping our perceptions and interactions long after that first encounter. Let me share a personal story about first impressions. I remember meeting my best friend for the first time. It was during a college orientation and I was feeling quite nervous. As soon as I saw him, I noticed his warm smile and friendly demeanor. Instantly, I felt at ease. We started talking and within minutes, I knew we would become great friends. This experience taught me the power of first impressions and how they can shape our relationships. It's fascinating how our brains can make such quick decisions that have lasting impacts. This story isn't unique. Many of us have similar experiences where a single moment, a single interaction, determined the course of a relationship, a career, or even a life path. Reflecting on these moments can help us understand the importance of being mindful of the impressions we give and receive. So next time you meet someone new, remember, that first impression might just be the beginning of something extraordinary. Making a good first impression is both an art and a science. Here are some tips to help you leave a positive impact. First, be punctual. Arriving on time shows that you value the other person's time and are reliable. Next, dress appropriately. Your appearance is the first thing people notice, so dress in a way that is suitable for the occasion and reflects your personality. A genuine smile can go a long way in making you appear friendly and approachable. Make eye contact. It shows confidence and helps build trust. Listen actively. Pay attention to what the other person is saying and respond thoughtfully. This shows that you are engaged and interested. Finally, be yourself. Authenticity is key. Trying to be someone you're not can come off as insincere. Remember, first impressions are formed quickly, but they can have a lasting impact. By being mindful of these tips, you can make a positive and memorable first impression. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.